Hey, Honda owners, is your trunk lid refusing to stay up? If you're wrestling with a saggy trunk, you're not alone. Honda has issued a Technical Service Bulletin, TSB A22-013, for a bunch of models including the Civic, Accord, Fit, and more, covering model years as far back as 2016. Here's what's up. The trunk spring or torsion bar can break down due to fatigue in the metal. Over time, every time you open and close your trunk, it puts stress on the metal, causing tiny cracks to form inside the spring. With each use, those cracks get a little bigger, slowly weakening the spring until it eventually snaps. Environmental factors like moisture and temperature changes can speed up this process too, making the springs more likely to fail in certain climates. When it fails, your trunk just won't stay open. Now, this is not a recall, so it's not considered a safety defect. Instead, it's a service advisory for dealerships. Here's the most important part. If your Honda is still under warranty, the dealership will replace your broken trunk spring for free. That's right, if you're covered by warranty, you shouldn't have to pay anything for this repair. But if your car is out of warranty, you'll have to pay for the fix yourself. Most Honda dealers are quoting between $300 and $400 for the job, parts and labor included. So if you're not covered, expect to pay out of pocket. Online, I've seen tons of Honda owners complain about their trunks losing support right around the 6-year mark. Forums like Civics and Drive Accord are full of stories about snap springs and surprise head bumps. There are actually a few good DIY guides and videos out there, but if you go the DIY route, make sure you get the right parts and double-check your install. Those springs can be tricky. And if you want to know what real Honda owners are saying, just check out the forums. One frustrated owner wrote, "I barely touched the trunk and the spring snapped. Now I have to hold it up with my head every time." Another said, "Honestly, I was shocked. I thought it was just me, but turns out everyone's trunk is giving up after a few years." Some folks are sharing tips too, like, if you're replacing the spring yourself, wear gloves and watch out for the tension. It can snap back fast. And there's even a bit of humor. At this point, I'm thinking of just carrying a broomstick in my trunk. So whether you're frustrated, surprised, or just looking for advice, you're definitely not alone. If your trunk lid is drooping, hit up your Honda dealer and mention TSB A22-013 or NHTSA ID 102-15502. Ask if your VIN is still covered under warranty. If it is, the repair should be free. If your car is out of warranty and you want to fix it yourself, check out Honda forums for parts and tips, or be ready to pay that $300, $400 dealer fee. Found this helpful? Smash that like button, subscribe for more car fixes, and drop your trunk lid troubles in the comments below.